Hey guys and gals in video land, it's Bortone back with our Women Who Rock video series and Kathryn Rose. Kathryn, we go back a ways, huh?
Yes, definitely.
Sort of neighbors. And we go back a long way, back to, wow, Social Buzz Club and stuff like that.
Yeah, well, I think we met through Mari Smith way back,
Yeah.
almost 10 years ago now.
Oh my
And so we've been connected since then. And then we've done a bunch of things together. We were on our little social media masters tour together.
gosh.
So that was
Right, that
kind of
was
fun.
fun. Cool. And now you're doing some really, really, really cool stuff. So tell us a little bit about wiseHer and what's that all about.
So wiseHer provides on-demand advice for women in business, career, and life. And how it really started was looking at the ecosystem of women in business, over 11 million of us in the US alone, and 90% of them are solo. And I thought, why is that, right?
Yeah.
And then, of course, being a part of the corporate world for many, many years and being on the Advancing Women in Technology Council, a lot of the conversation is around 47% of the workforce is women, but we only hold 14% of the top posts, and even less in tech, right? So again, why is that, and how can we, do that? And so really peeling back that onion and dissecting the challenges, it came down to four main challenges. One is access to qualified experts. Because we're solopreneurs, most of us, it's trying to find the people to answer our questions quickly. I don't have time to take a course or read someone's book. And that kind of leads into the whole idea it's kind of a unique challenge for women. It's what we call wiseHer is cognitive load. So it's all this other stuff that's going on in your head. And we talked a little bit about, before the recording, but really about this article that I wrote on LinkedIn about the real day in the life, of a CEO. And that really kind of highlighted the whole idea of this cognitive load. Women needing answers quickly and getting the information they need faster so it can move them farther. That's what we're really all about.
That's interesting. And is it any coincidence that it coincides with the political climate, or were you doing this kind of before all the crazy,
Well, I was looking at the idea before the political climate, but I think after it really was even more, it became more relevant.
Right.
It became more in the forefront. And then with all the articles about all this, millions and millions of dollars being thrown over the fence to all these tech startups, and then you see only 2% is going to women, and you're thinking, why is that again? So it kind of coincided with it, but it wasn't the cause and effect really.
Yeah. Well, it's good timing nonetheless.
Yeah.
So what do you hope to accomplish with that? What's sort of the big picture?
Well, the big picture really is to help women and others, obviously. I mean, we don't discriminate against men or anyone else. We wanted to really target this toward women because we know the unique challenges women face, right? So what we want to do is lift women up in the sense that, 11 million women own businesses, 90% are solo. If we could just move the needle a little bit, we could create millions of jobs, right? And same thing with the corporate world. If we could help with corporate education or finding better ways to do things, work-life integration and things like that, how many more women would get in and stay into areas like tech or just in the workforce?
Right.
And how many more can we help elevate? So that's really what we're trying to do. On the expert side, we want to highlight a lot of these women and men experts. I know we call you a guy who gets it, right? So Lou will be one of our experts, and really just trying to highlight that expertise and giving them an easy way to access it.
Right.
And then of course for the women or others who are in and wanted to, as users, giving them an affordable way to connect with these experts and also give back.
Yeah.
So wiseHer is a social enterprise. So a year in the form of grants to women-owned businesses and women corporate education.
Nice.
So we're trying to raise everyone up in many different ways.
That's really cool. So it's kind of all about empowerment.
Correct. Yeah. I think it's about empowerment. It's about, giving women a voice, but also economically.
Mm-hmm.
There's so much research that shows that women are the future, right, of
Mm-hmm.
in the economy.
Yep.
How can we facilitate that in a more streamlined way?
Cool. So also tell me a little bit about the recent article video that you did, because I know we ruffled a few feathers, which is always a good thing.
Yeah.
So how did that come about?
Well, so a friend of mine's husband actually texted me. There was an article from Business Insider, and it was about the real life of a investment banker,
Mm-hmm.
and it was really sort of stunning because all of us were like, really, that's not, so it started off with, the day was starting off with meditation, and then it went to making her smoothie, and all these really 90-minute lunches. I mean,
Right.
this just doesn't happen. And I was an investment banker, and I'll tell you, even the men did not take 90-minute lunches. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I printed out the article and I read it to my family, and I was like, I'm going to do a parody of this because it's hilarious, right? And so my son says to me, oh, Mom, you have to do it because that's just not real. And
Yeah.
my daughter got into the mix, and it didn't take us actually long. We literally did a parody of every single piece of the original article.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't to tear someone down at all. It was just, I think the social media sanitization of life, I guess, is
It's
really.
like, well, do you want the Facebook Lou or do you want the real Lou? That's
right.
Still unpacking my message.
Yeah. I'm in my co-working space, so who knows who will walk through the door. But yeah, I think that's what it is that we don't talk about the real, some struggles that we all face, either starting, growing a business, or as a family member, or if you have aging parents, there's always something going on. And so we did this parody, and I just posted it as a lark. And then I got a text that the CEO of LinkedIn shared it.
Oh my gosh.
All of a sudden it exploded.
Yeah.
And there's almost 200,000 views now.
Wow.
And 2,000 comments. Yeah. And so what I did was, I read every single comment. It took me forever, but I felt like if people commented, then I should take the time to read them.
Yeah.
And what I found was really interesting is that there were a number of people who reached out and said, thank you. I read that original post, and it made me feel bad about myself. And these are like really accomplished women and men. And I thought, I'm glad I did it. And so then, of course, there were negative comments too, which were quite interesting. See? And so I posted just a little video, like a quick follow-up to it, so people could get to know who I am. But it was fun anyway. Yeah.
That's awesome. And like a lot of people ask me, because I do video marketing, like, well, how do you make a video go viral? It's like, well, you can't really plan it, but if you have a good idea and something compelling that obviously resonates with people, then there you go. So that's great. And sometimes it's just a matter of like you say, there's the social media, like, all right, I tried to do my morning meditation, but the dog threw up.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That just goes out the window, and the rest of the day goes to hell. And so that's cool. Wicked. Can people still see that video on LinkedIn? Or?
Oh yeah. So the original article's on LinkedIn, and that was pictures and snippets. Right. And then I just posted the video,
right. Cool. Okay.
because I wanted to do a little bit, just to kind of get people to know who I am. But I think, to the point of the, of how to make something go viral, I think really what it is authentic. People want something that's authentic. And so that's what really, I think what the post did was just show, hey, so it started off with me with my hair all like, crazy, and with my bathrobe and my cup of coffee. And it was funny because my husband said, he goes, do you really want to show this? I was like, yeah, it's hilarious. I just thought it was so funny. And I think that, we can laugh. I mean, sometimes you have to, because there are some days that are absolutely insane with kids, parents, whatever it is. It's crazy. So it was fun, and I enjoyed doing it and getting the comments from people showing that people really needed to hear it, apparently.
That's cool. Awesome. Well, that's exciting. Tell folks how they can find you and where they can find out more about wiseHer.
So of course I'm on LinkedIn, and wiseHer is wiseHer.com, and we are just about to launch. We're very close. One of the myths that you find when you are a tech startup founder, is that, especially for women, right? People are not throwing money at you. So I actually taught myself enough code to be dangerous.
Oh my gosh.
I know, right? Scary. So I put some of it together, but I bootstrapped the whole thing. And so it's, taking longer than I would have liked, but but it's going to happen. And within a few weeks, probably right around Thanksgiving, we're really like a soft launch. So we'll get our experts in there signed up, and we have over 1,000 people waiting to, I know, it's exciting, huh?
Yeah.
And, we're really going to help a lot of people. So that's really what we want to accomplish.
Well, congratulations. A rising tide lifts all boats. So thank you for doing
True. That is true.
Excellent. Thanks so much. We'll catch up with you soon.
Thanks, Lou.